Oh, say does that.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke, and now, Allie, it's all yours.
Hey Brian, Nikola Jokic said, quote, growing up in Serbia, I fell in love with...
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
And the starting group for the Celtics. We've got Paul George, Kyrie Irving out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. And for San Antonio, they've got Nikola Jokic. Butler out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. Irving with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. O'Neal. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate. Puts it exactly where it needs to be.
On the wing, Curry. Guarded by Rose. Outside Butler. Pass to Jokic. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Rose outside. And we're about a minute into the first. George, right side. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
And it's stolen by Rose. Here's DeRozan. That's short off the rim. Jordan against Irving. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Jokic. San Antonio again missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
George against Butler. Now here's George. Tight defense on him. Oh, Jokic with a block. And he recovers it. On the wing, Curry. Guarded by Rose. Pass to Jordan. And Irving comes to help. The 3 from Curry. Fires in the triple.
Stephen Curry's three-point shooting has literally changed the game and inspired a new generation of shooters.
Jordan against Irving. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Jokic. The shot no good. And Boston going the other way now. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Rose finds George. George with another miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
George with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
It's deflected. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Irving against Jordan. The drive by Irving. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Shaquille O'Neal.
For San Antonio, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Make some noise, fans.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Irving against Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Pippen. To the right side. Jokic in the post. Blocked!
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back. I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Outside Irving. Stolen by Ball. Back come the Spurs in transition. Pippen, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
From 13. Now with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. George outside. Knocks it loose. To the middle. Ball against Rose. Pass to Irving. Now here is Howard. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
This is a comfort zone for Dwight Howard. The closer he is to the hoop, the more effective he becomes.
Jokic the screen. To the paint. Here's oh!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Rose. There's a screen with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets through contact out there. So tough.
Down low. Jokic in the post. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 5. And we'll return shortly.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for yours.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Butler out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Jordan in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5.
The defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Rose against Westbrook. Here's Rose, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And Cousins gets it to go on the assist from Rose.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Jordan. Outside Butler. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Chalk up 2 there.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Pass to Irving. Charity stripe shot. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. San Antonio trailing here. To the left side wing. Here's Iverson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Irving. Pass to Lopez. Cousins with it. Covered by Jokic. Cousins down low. Working on Jokic. Here's DeRozan. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
CBA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Butler hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Can they get it? And no problem from Irving as he finishes at the rim. Irving's got his second basket.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Jokic passes to Butler. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And that one's good. Irving.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
DeRozan outside. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Jordan. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Rose. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Pass to Irving. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Jokic passes to Westbrook. Over Irving. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. And the Spurs lead by 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
All right, fans, that was your Spurs Hype Squad and Steve. Make some noise, fans.
Here's Rose. George outside.
Right here.
2 minutes remaining in
Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, and then dunked by George.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Pass to Butler. Inside. Here's Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. George finds Irving. Here's Yao. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
Morant, he's checked in for San Antonio. And how about we check the numbers for Kyrie Irving?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
For San Antonio, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Rose against Morant. Pass to Yao. And there's a pick. Here's O'Neal. Fader on the way. Yao, good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And here's Ball. On the wing, Curry. Back to Ball. Here's Pippen. 14 points his last outing. Got a hand on it. Now here's Rose. Pass to Irving. He's off on that one.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs leading by...
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the... And if you had to rank the 3 of us, now let's talk about this first half. San Antonio in a tight one.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they perform. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Kyrie Irving, Paul George out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. Rose against Curry. 5 on the clock. To the middle. High arcing shot. Jokic, no good. Boston trailing. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Irving missing. San Antonio shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Oh, George with a steal. And here's the fast break. An open look for Irving. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Irving's got 8 points.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
And he lobs it up. It's tipped. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Paul George at the line for 1.
One shot.
That's good from George.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
To the inside. Here's Butler. And a missed layup. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Rose. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Jordan high post, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And the basket by Jokic.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
George outside, and there's the drive. Blocked! Jordan against Irving.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Celtics, timeout. It's time for T-shirts. Then, your Spurs Hype Squad.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cousins comes in for O'Neal, and Howard has subbed in for George. Cousins with a screen on Westbrook. And it's Rose penetrating. Outside for Irving. Pass to Rose. Now here's Cousins. Pounded by Westbrook. And another shot. Cousins gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Deep low post position. If DeMarcus Cousins has it, turn the lights out.
Here's Westbrook. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Rose against Westbrook. Howard. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. And now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Iverson. And they pick up 2. He's got 5.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
Rose outside. Here's DeRozan. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Ball, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ja Morant comes in for Westbrook.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
Morant against Rose. Pass to Yao. Back to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Lopez, the screen. Rebound San Antonio. And here's Morant. Over to DeRozan. The offensive rebound. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The drive by Rose. Pass to Irving. Lopez, the screen on Ball. Going inside. The whistle for the blocking foul. He'll head to the line.
Boy, Kyrie Irving plays with heart between the lines, and it is part of his life off the court as well. This is a guy committed to helping others across the country, and boy, is that worth applauding.
And the Spurs making a change here. Curry's checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for Boston. Curry passes to Morant. Back to Curry. Morant with a screen on Irving. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Lopez.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. We just missed it.
Pass to George.
Screen coming. DeRozan.
Out to Rose. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Paul George.
First team.
No question, Nikola Jokic is everything a modern big should be. He's a versatile player who can both start and finish offensive plays for his team.
The free throw drops for Jokic. The Spurs making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. O'Neal, he's checked in for Lopez. And Jokic drops them both. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Back to O'Neal. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Moran against Rose. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jokic has got 8 points here in the quarter. Here's Irving. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Celtics up 4. And fourth quarter basket. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Stephen Curry. Nikola Jokic is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. They get the rebound.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight. Partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Rose, the pass to Cousins. Knocked loose. Curry with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Here's Pippen, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Butler against George. Here's O'Neal. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
So crafty on these takes to the rim. Jokic senses when he should just look to drive.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Rose against Curry. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Back to Butler. Jokic against Howard. To take the lead, and it's Jokic laying it in. Jokic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He was calm but confident. He asked them to be quicker getting to their offense and intense on D. He said, we're right there. We have to get some quick hitters and then pressure the ball. He knows they're low on time, but he sees a way back.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Rose. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
At the line for the Celtics, Derrick Rose taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Rose.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Well, now there's that the craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, your Spurs Hype Squad.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Jokic. Right wing. And there's Jordan on the assist by Jokic. And the Spurs lead by 2.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
George outside. Inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
So both teams making some changes here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Jokic. Curry with it. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's George. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. Deflected. Rose with it. Left side Irving. Pass to Howard. Five to shoot. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Curry. The rebound by the Spurs. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry from deep. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. George for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Rose against Jokic. Over Rose. San Antonio again missing. Boston trailing. Now Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
George outside. Back to Irving. Boston, no good that time either. San Antonio's going 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Rose. Now here's Jokic, tightly guarded. Got a piece of it. There's a minute 17 left in the game. For three, George. There, he pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Celtics. In transition, here they come to tie it up. Jokic grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Rose finds Irving. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Irving to take the lead. And buries it from deep.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Curry. Here's Jokic. Oh, no good! Oh, gets the game winner to fall!
An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, an astonishing way to end this game. Some serious last-second heroics.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you, Jimmy. At times, it was not pretty out there, but you got it done. What made the difference?
We just continue to play hard. I think at the end of the day, defense is all about will, want to, and how hard you play. And we got a lot of.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Denver. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And I think for Denver, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here.
We are nearly ready for the...
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Anthony. Thompson is out there with Magic Johnson. Then it's Russell. And it's Garnett in at the four-man position. And for Denver, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's KD in at the three slot. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Johnson with a screen on Durant. Here's Anthony. Russell trying to free himself up. Anthony can't hit. And it's Wade with the ball for the Nuggets. Up top, Chamberlain. And the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Milwaukee now. Anthony right side. Johnson, the pass to Garnett. Thompson against Leonard. To the inside. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Leonard, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Leonard. Over Thompson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Johnson outside. And it's in there.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Wade passes to Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks it to KD. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Johnson up top, guarded by KD. Garnett outside. Thompson right side. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Thompson against Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Garnett, that one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Wade against Garnett. Wade dishes to Chamberlain. Back to Wade. Over Garnett. Wade can't hit. Bucks leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's the dish to Leonard. Pass to Katie. Off target from three-point range. Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Russell feeling it out a bit. Bucks passing it around. Here's Thompson and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar. Impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Stolen by Thompson. 1:22 left to play in the first. Pass to Garnett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the heat.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Davis comes in for Chamberlain. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Lillard subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Milwaukee. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Popped up there for Wade. It's deflected. Stolen by Pierce. Johnson against Lillard. Outside Griffin. On the wing, Johnson. Outside Pierce. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And again, the Bucks miss. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 4. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Fires from 18, and the jumper is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Wade to end the drought. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. It's Pierce on the wing. McGrady covering. Johnson outside. Here's Griffin. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been...
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So with Wade on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. They've got Gobert. Anthony Davis is out there with Durant. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Lillard in at the point. McGrady passes to Gobert. Back to McGrady. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. There's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Gobert, and it's Leonard in for Anthony Davis. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Anthony's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Lillard. Milwaukee with the rebound and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Chamberlain's checked in for Tracy McGrady. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 point and the basket from Lillard.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy. And I still can't get over how...
That was a strong dunk!
Much respect for the bounce of Drexler. I mean, this guy knows how to get up and throw it down with flair.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Leonard kicks to Lillard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Bucks leading by 3. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Russell passes to Thompson. Garnett with a screen on KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low, here's Garnett. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert, Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Milwaukee. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And I think for Milwaukee, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. His first shot coming late. Garnett with the block.
And not forget about the defense of Garnett. Now outstanding in knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Denver calls foul.
Wade, he's checked in for Kevin Durant.
First in blocks, second in rebounds, and they're ranked 3rd in assists. You can see they have the talent and court vision, but also guys are really finishing.
And Craig, to be top of the league in blocks, they're playing a brand of defense that all but takes away an opponent's inside game. And again, Denver no good. Bucks have drawn 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Passes it to Thompson. Leonard with the steal. Wade outside. Back to Leonard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Russell against Wade. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Anthony. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the drive.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete. His size. He had that superior timing. Hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so it's Milwaukee now. He feeds it to Carmelo. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Drexler dishes to Johnson. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Bucks foul. That's his first
for the Nuggets. Anthony Davis comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Tracy McGrady subbed in for Damian Lillard. The Bucks also changing it up. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Russell. Griffin comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Paul Pierce is subbed in for Clyde Drexel. Here's Wade. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Gobert finds Wade. Inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Wade. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
The Bucks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pierce against Leonard. Outside Pierce. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
Here's McGrady. Drills the three-pointer. McGrady's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. And it's Pierce in the corner. Over McGrady. That one wide left. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Gobert. Up top, Leonard. He's guarded by Johnson. Wade passes to Gobert. Here's McGrady. Rebounded by the Bucks. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Deep 2 from Anthony. Unable to get that one.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically do.
Thank you, David. And
welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent pass.
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be.
All right, now we can take a quick look here at the upcoming schedule. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bucks trail. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Garnett out there with Russell. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good, Anthony.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Thompson against Leonard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
You know, it's easy to see why Leonard is so dominant as a defender. If you've ever seen the man's hands, the claw nickname is not an exaggeration.
Here's Anthony. And that one is off. Empty that time from Leonard. Over Anthony. No good on the shot. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Garnett kicks to Johnson. Thompson outside. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and two, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
Chamberlain, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Durant. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Back to Leonard. Takes a 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Russell inside. Abdul-Jabbar covering. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Give him a hand, fans.
And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. In fourth, the Bucks.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Wade. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And stolen by Chamberlain. KD against Anthony. Durant the pass to Wade. And stolen by Russell. Thompson. Looking for an opening. And Durant sends it back. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Denver. Paul Pierce is checked in for Milwaukee. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately. Just by looking at that true shooting percentage, it's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Garnett with the screen for Pierce, trying to end the drought. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Chamberlain got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
McGrady against Thompson. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Durant wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks trail by 5. Thompson in the corner. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 6.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Out to the right wing. Wide open look. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 3rd assist on the night. Garnett, the screen. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Denver leading by 4. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Garnett. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Down low, Durant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Nuggets lead by 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. As they challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here's Pierce. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Denver's on 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. McGrady outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
The pass to Garnett. Over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Anthony Davis comes in for McGrady. The Bucks also changing it up. Ewing's checked in for Russell. Griffin comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Paul Pierce.
First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Kawhi Leonard.
Thompson dishes to Johnson. Lock at 6. Here's Griffin. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Lillard on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. They've got Dwayne Wade. Davis is out there with Gobert. And it's Durant. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard. Ewing kicks to Thompson. Over Wade. Thompson misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more flight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
For the Nuggets, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Chamberlain subbed in for Anthony Davis. Russell, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Garnett comes in for Blake Griffin. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, David. Lobbed up there for KD. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
That's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Bucks trail by 13. Anthony finds Garnett. Russell, a screen on Chamberlain. Anthony down low. Durant's there. Anthony with the bucket.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
13 feet away. Rebound, Milwaukee. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Garnett with the screen for Anthony. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Leonard. Pass to Chamberlain. Wade outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. Here's Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
And Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal.
It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And the first one at the line is good.
And Johnson is an elite talent, a special talent. A very unique point guard with amazing size, about 6'9". He can flat out take over games because he virtually can play every position.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Russell against Leonard. Russell passes to Thompson. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Outside Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
The last section gets a free t-shirt. Who's the loudest?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team. Going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. Durant finds Wade. Now here's Leonard. Now here's Durant over Anthony. KD passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Durant feeling it out a bit. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Garnett dishes to Anthony. He kicks to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Leonard with the steal. Wade outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Anthony against KD. That's the free fly. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Driving to the basket. That one, no good. Excellent D from Wade. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Durant, the pass to Wade. Chamberlain a screen. The drive by Wade, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Anthony against KD. Anthony. Nice defense from KD. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, guys made...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course for the Spurs, down a few spots.
Right now for the Spurs, we'll see if they can up the ante.
And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
It's led to this, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Stephen Curry, Butler out there with Nikola Jokic, and it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. And for the Warriors, and tonight, 2 established veteran teams, Smitty. You'd fit right in out there.
Yeah, veterans play the game with their mind versus their physicality and athleticism. You can win games just having a high basketball IQ.
And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Jokic the screen. Here's Curry. And he can't get that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry against Doncic. Into the lane. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Pippen. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. Robinson with the block. Bryant outside. Pass to Doncic. And there's the screen. Launches it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Jokic with a screen on Bryant. Here's Jordan. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
To the inside. Curry's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
Butler, a screen on Doncic. Over to the wing. Here's Jordan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Jordan's got 6.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Doncic. To the middle. Tipped. Butler with a steal. Here's Pippen, and the layup is good off the glass.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Doncic against Curry. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Bryant. Over Jordan. Bryant, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Jordan, good look. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
T-shirt time! Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Kids team.
The Spurs making the switch here. And now with a break in the action, here's a look at some of the best passing big men in the league this season. Nikola Jokic, number 1.
So impressive to see someone at his size who can pass the way he does. He really gives his team an interesting edge on the floor.
Here's Kidd, hounded by Ball. Here he goes. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Here's Pippen. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Pass to Ball. Here's Pippen. Here's Jokic. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Warriors. Harden can't hit. San Antonio leading. Ball outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one, good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Timeout called. The Spurs coming off a win against the Blazers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Warriors dance team.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And a look at the stats for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Left to play in the first quarter. Here's Iverson, defended by Harden. Shot's good by Iverson.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to McHale. Outside Irving. There's a screen. Tipped away.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Down low, Iverson. Kidd with a rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And it's blocked by Butler.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
Shot's good by Iverson. He's got 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Kidd, pounded by Morant. Back come the Spurs in transition.
You see the intensity in Butler's eyes. When you give him room to run, look out.
And so the San Antonio Spurs are finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Stephen Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Jordan in at the 3 spot.
San Antonio foul. Michael Jordan. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Doncic, good. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are shooting stars.
Here's Robinson. Second chance effort. No good on the shot. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Outside Curry. Jokic with a screen on Bryant. Here's Curry. Another shot. Robinson with the block. Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. Now Robinson. Pounded by Westbrook. Jordan against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Over Jordan. Again, Doncic missing. On offense, here is San Antonio. 6-point game. Here's Pippen. And here's Jokic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
For San Antonio, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Curry passes to Westbrook. Here's Pippen. Jokic the screen. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Irving. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Nowitzki. Crafty move. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Jordan. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Irving. And he comes up with a bucket. Irving's got his first points of the game.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Jordan. Fades. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Harden, he's checked in for Irving. And San Antonio also making a switch. Butler's checked in. Harden against Westbrook. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Bryant outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. San Antonio leading. Outside Curry. Looking to end the drought. And he sinks the layup.
You see the body control there from Curry. Guys trying to knock him off his rhythm.
On the wing, Bryant. Back to Doncic. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Graham? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line for the Dubs, David Robinson. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
Pass to Harden. Shoots over ball. Harden can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. And it's Butler with the jam.
Great vision by John Moran. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Now here's Robinson. 1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Robinson, a screen on Butler. Here's McHale. And that one's long. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is. Getting off the ground fast to slam it down.
Pass to Robinson. 34 seconds left to play in the half. Here's McHale. Butler covering. McHale no good. And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Iverson. Clock at 6. Tries a 9-footer. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And we finished off one half of play. It's the Spurs. They lead by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. In the East, Kevin Garnett.
He's been tremendous, Ernie.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave. Okay.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 14. Pass to Doncic. Out to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. Bryant outside. Some solid defense from Jordan.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And for San Antonio, they've got Nikola Jokic. Stephen Curry is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jordan in at the 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And for Golden State, here's Bryant. And he drains the turnaround J.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen. Reason
why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Jordan against Bryant. Pass to Pippen. Outside for Butler. Clock is at 3. Jacks up at 3. Offensive rebound. This Warrior squad is struggling. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Doncic. Tipped. Bryant against Jordan to the paint. Butler lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Butler's got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the left wing. From deep, Jordan. Warriors with the rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the Spurs making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to McHale. Here's Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That shot wide open. He's got 10.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
And here's Jordan. Here's Pippen. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
Who wants t-shirts? Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Curry. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
They grab their own miss, and it's in there.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Butler, a screen on Doncic. Curry passes to Jordan, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Doncic against Curry. Doncic into the lane, and Doncic with the jam.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Spurs. The Warriors, second.
Neither team's been missing from the foul line. It's a coach's dream to convert those freebies.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The drive by Butler. The rebound by Nowitzki. Golden State has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Doncic outside. Here's Kidd. Driving inside. It's blocked. Doncic against Morant. The shot misses, and Golden State will go the other way with it.
You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
The free throw drops for Morant.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Robinson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jokic is checked in for San Antonio. Stephen Curry comes in for Ball. And Morant drops them both.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, he trained him to follow in his footsteps.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Inside. Pass to Jokic. The Warriors pull it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game. And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court, they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Here's Doncic. He's got 15 to the inside. And rejected. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Doncic. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Here's Nowitzki. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bryant in the high post. Over Morant. Bryant, no good.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Outside Curry. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 8 points.
The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got Butler. Nikola Jokic is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Well, the Warriors shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Bryant in the high post. Jordan's there. Here's Robinson. and misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Jokic passes to Curry. Well, there's talk now of how tight officials call the game, Smitty. You think the league would benefit from allowing play to be more physical?
BA, well, I don't think people want physical play to dictate the game, but I would like for, the defense to be able to at least use an arm bar. Maybe not hand check like we did back in the day, but an arm bar just to be able to have the game kind of even out for the defensive players.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal
Stephen Curry continues to develop all aspects of his game. Next step was to get the ball into the paint. He's done that.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Curry.
When you think of Curry, his shooting is what comes to mind always, specifically how quick his release is.
And so Curry nails both of them. Now Doncic. Pass to Robinson. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Bryant against Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Golden State.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else. Putting consistent pressure on this defense, just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Bryant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Bryant against Curry. Outside Butler. Here's Jordan. That shot off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's the pick. It's Bryant with a drive. Outside Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jimmy Butler.
At the line for the Dubs.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
At the line.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. And over the last few years, Smitty, a rising number of stars have forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
You know, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams, but we said this is a players' league for a while, and now we're really seeing it.
And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Curry against Doncic. Here's an 8-footer. Can't hit that one. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Welcome your Warriors, 15.
Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Man, he's been in control because of how well he's shooting. He's finding holes in the defense, and he's able to capitalize. Wow, it's almost like his confidence is increasing with each basket he makes.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Doncic passes to Robinson. And here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Doncic against Curry. Over to the left wing. From 10 feet away. Good work defensively by Robinson. Golden State has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And it's Doncic on the drive. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Doncic. Here's Bryant inside. Jordan's there. Here's Bird. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Butler.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
The Spurs have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Soft touch off the glass.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now here's Curry. Takes it inside. He gets it in there.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Robinson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had tough matchups. They manned up, and at the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being